We're here with Matt Taylor, winemaker of Reuling Vineyard, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about the 2012 Reuling Vineyard Chardonnay.
Great. To start, talk a little bit about the growing season. 2012 was one of these just immaculate growing seasons. Everything was temperate, even keeled, no big spikes. We had a little bit of a late start and some late rains, but not over vigorous, and beautiful sized canopies, beautiful fruit load, and wonderfully intense flavors, and no rush to pick. It was kind of an ideal season, and we brought the fruit in, I believe, on October 6th, and brought it in and went straight to press and whole cluster pressed, and did a little bit of cold stabilization, and then cold settling, and we then went down to barrel and did a native fermentation. And what was, for me, first vintage out of the gate, first time working with Reuling Vineyard Chardonnay, the fermentation just went on and on forever, but consistently knocked itself off. And it was one of those things that started, again, beginning of October, middle of October, and it didn't finish until around Christmas or New Year's for primary. And then went straight into a native malolactic fermentation. A little bit of batonnage leaf stirring throughout this process to build up a little bit of texture with it. But it was just a beautiful, beautiful fermentation, growing season, and it's equated into a very sophisticated, I think, classic Chardonnay, wonderful Chardonnay from Reuling Vineyard. I tend to, on my notes and what I've gotten out of it, is there's a real wonderfully bright kind of lemon oil citrus note that comes off the lemon zest side. But what I love about the Reuling Chardonnay is that there's a side of it that has a wonderful minerality, but not ever being lean or slighted in the least. It's very full and very structured, and a beautiful wine. It finishes with a savory note. It just has an umami side to it on the back end. Almost a saline quality on the backside that just really, really finishes the palate and gives it length, and a great finish. So, cheers, Reuling 2012, our first effort.
Great. And what would you say are some unique characteristics of the 2012 vintage?
Well, one of the things about 2012 is that there's just going to be exceptional wines from everywhere. It just, in this area of the world, we had just an incredible growing season again. So it was one of those perfect storms where everybody was able to just wait for perfect flavors, bring things in. You know, the one thing about Reuling Vineyard and all the ferments, Pinot and Chardonnay, is they're very, very easy to do. There's very much, I should say, there's no need for nutrients. There's just a evenly consistent, even keeled fermentation on all the wines, and it was just an easy year to try not to mess up what had the potential to be incredible wines. So both the 12 Pinot and the Chardonnay are incredible.